A masterboard is a larger piece of paper which you then cut down into smaller pieces for ephemera. Welcome to my channel. This is Darcy's Misadventures with Mixed Media, and today I'm just going to blind cut some masterboards because I know some of you guys really like that. So masterboards can be painty paper, they could be collage, they could be anything that's like just something bigger that you're going to cut down. That's what a masterboard is. That's all it is. And you can add as much or as little to it as you want before you cut it. So let's go ahead and cut some down. Okay, I'm still building up my 4x6 stash. I got way more than I'm going to need for the upcoming collaboration, but I'm still. So let's see, 6. That would only give me 1.5. So I'm going to go 6 this way. So I'll only get 1 6x4x6 out of this, but that's it. And then this one is 6x3 and a little over a half. This one I think I'll cut down into small pieces. Yeah, this paper feels weird. It's weirding me out. Let's do a 2.5. Do I like that? 2.25. And little tiny tags. Those are almost, so just under 2 inches. Really does feel like sticker paper, but why would I have sticker paper? It just feels weird. I don't know. Alright, so then we have little tags, medium tags, large tag, and I'll back that so that the wrinkles come out, and the postcard size, the 4x6, which is, or journal card. Doesn't have to be a postcard. Could be a journal card. Alright, this one got a little bit messed up on the gel plate. So, just gonna put that down to 6. And I can just, I can collage over that is what I'm trying. Oh, I didn't do that one upside down. Oh, well, that's because I had to, like, avoid this part. But, like the other part that ripped off, I still have. So that will work for collage. I was trying to see if I could rip that off of there. Like, that's important. It's not, but it wouldn't make for, oh, no, it's not. We're just, it really does feel like a sticker paper. It doesn't feel like my glossy paper. I don't know what it is. Now these are just really plain, and I want to kind of get my edges here. That's not working. Let's just use scissors then. I don't know. Any suggestions on what to do? If your blade is not cutting great, I cut with plastic. I tried to cut plastic the other day. That was my mistake there. Alright, I'm doing 4 inches. And oh, for some reason that one's not 1 to 6 inches, and it wasn't straight, so I had to fix it. So that one's 4x6. This one was gonna be 4x6, but it got cut a little crooked. I think I was able to, I think it's still, yep, still 4x6. Still seems a little bit crooked, but might just be my imagination. Alright, we got 2 small tags and this piece, which is 8, so we will cut it down to, cut it in half to 4. So these still need to be back, as you can see, but that's okay. So now they are just nice neutrally pieces, which I will, these ones I'll probably go ahead and add paint and stuff too. But I got a bunch of those, but we'll skip that. Alright, so here's this one before we start cutting. Got some gel plate prints on book page and some printable pages and some vintage book page and doilies from, oh, they are from Carrie the Crafter. That's where those come from. Alright, that seems straight. That was 6, so now 4. Oh, I need to. So that one's 4 by 6. This one is just about 4. It's going to be just under. Oh, nope, I was able to get that to 4. This one is about 4 and almost 3/4 inches tall. So let's do 2.5 on these and see how many we get. And then maybe turn this last one. Oh, we'll keep this last one. That's a good size. We'll just go ahead and trim off the edge. And then we have that, and that, and that, and that, and that. It's just kind of fun to do the blind cutting, isn't it? We may get to some decorating at the end. Not a lot of them, but some of them. Alright, so here's what this one looks like. Alright, let's flip it over. And I'm going to go ahead and do 6 inches this way. Yeah, that'll give me some skinny tags on the other side. And 4 inches this way. And, oh my goodness, my fingers don't want to pick it up. I'm going to flip it and do 4 inches that way. And then trim off the excess on this side. And then we have, oh, that's a nice size tag. And then this is about 11 inches tall. So let me go ahead and find if the edge is ripped. And we'll make this one a belly band, 8.5, and have a little piece left over. So there's the little piece. This is some book page that I gessoed and just used my gold pen to make circles all over it. There's a belly band and a tag and journal card or postcard. And also, hey, those came out nice. Just grabbing some from, this one is, oh no, it's not quite, I can't quite get them done on both sides. So, so this one, here's what that one looks like before we start. And let's see, let's go ahead and do 6 again this way. I'm going to give myself a little extra space because I think I'm going to want to trim those edges off maybe. I'm going to give myself some room to trim that off. 6. That was more room than I needed, but that's okay. 4. I'm just lining it up over here when I'm not sure if my top part is straight, although I think that part is. I think I'm okay. I'm going to flip it again. Like I did before. Like I did last summer. So that gives me 2 4x6 and a almost like 2 3/4 by 6. And then a long piece, which was 11. Let's do that 5.5. So we'll have like a really long skinny tag. So then we have that, and that, and that. So we've got like a little more than half the circle on there. Use the negative space. And that one, and that one, which would probably go that way. Just pulling it. I have a lot of masterboard, collage masterboards especially.
Up in Massachusetts, we do a lot of digital stuff. So let's see. 4, 5. This is upside down, right? Yeah, let's turn that edge off.
Alright, so I'll make this, I'll keep this one long so it can be a bookmark maybe. And then we have that, and that one, and that one. So I got 2 4x6s, 6 by another 2 3/4-ish, and almost 7 by 2 1/4. Oh, what's this one? Oh, is that one from that one too? Oh, and this little one, which is about 2 by 4. 2 by 4 is good. Alright, let's pull another one. That's what this one's starting out. Alright, this one has the bird there. I'm going to go ahead and even cut this edge off here. Because I do them in my notebook and then I just tear them out when I'm done. And it is easiest to, well, in this one it's not so hard, but in the one that, oh my goodness, what's the word? In the other book I use, you want to make, I need to make sure that they're dry before I try tearing them out. So I'm just going to even out my sides. And I'm still going to blind cut this, but I'm going to remember that there's a bird over here. So, I already forgot where the bird is, but he's on the other side. Oh, this is not straight. That's going to bug me. So let's just cut that straight. There we go. Alright, I think the bird's on the other side. So let's cut this 6 by 4. And that is 4. Sorry. Oh, the bird was one on the other one, so it's okay. And then this is a little over 4. 4.5. So let's do some 2.5 size tags. 2.5. Then that's so 2 3/4 for this one. And then we have that, and that, and that. And okay, that's fine. He didn't get cut up, so I'm happy. But yeah, I kept turning it over and lost track of where he was. Alright. We have here. So here's 6. So I do like using the notebook. I can flip through the pages to find, you know, those of you that have seen me make masterboards, I'll just kind of pick a paper and then I'll flip through to see where it works best. And that's why, you know, a lot of my masterboards look kind of coordinated. That way I'm not stuck on one page and having to look through scraps. I just pull a scrap and look through my notebook. And when a page is done, I pull it out and I stick it in my drawer. And here is these. This was a mixed media mashup, I think, that it started ripping, so then I just used it as collage paper. So you get 2 good size pieces and 3 smaller pieces out of one paper size. I mean, you don't have to do it like that, obviously. It's just that I want to have some 4x6s. I don't have to have 2 4x6s for everything, though. So let's just go ahead and do
4. So 2 1/4 would be half.
And here's these. Hopefully I showed that before. I don't remember. Ooh, I like that. Can you tell colors I like? I obviously like some teal, don't I? I'm not going to worry about those flowers in the middle. So we got gel plate prints and printables, music page. Let's go ahead and find a straight side. go with these. So the flowers are on pretty much 4 different ones, but it's fine. I could have not, if I didn't blind cut it, I might have kept those flowers on one tag, but that's okay. Here's this one. Oh, good, we didn't cut the bunny. I forgot to pay attention to where the bunny was. Fortunately, we did not cut him. These little pieces are still useful, whether you want to do a really skinny tag or just use them with a cluster or whatnot. Oh, that like came out perfect. So now I can put a focal point on there, and it already has a little bit of a book page in the back. That's gel, that's painty paper or gel plate print. That is a printed, that's from the vintage. So I have a definitely eclectic style, as you can see from all the different papers I've got. This one I did on the back of a music paper. I think my aunt had given me this. Let's see. Let's see, this side seems straight. Okay, and we've got, that's my grandpa's writing. Did I show the front of this? I don't know. I think I did. Hopefully. The words go that way. This is a little bendy, so I might need to back that just so it doesn't bend, or I could cut it there. Really, not that big a deal either way. That one is not finished. Why is that in the finished pile? Oh, sometimes you might have a smaller piece, like this one. So this one is like 5.5 by 8.5. And that does not feel straight to me. I'm going to line that up with this piece here, because otherwise that will bug me. And then just make sure. Once you have one line that you know is straight the way you want it, then you just kind of line it up at the top to get it the way you want it. Alright, I'm not going to blind cut this one because I don't want to totally lose the rows. I don't need the whole rows though. There we go. That should work. So now we've got those 4 pieces, and the rose is still the focal point. That was just napkin glued and glued onto a dictionary page. Sometimes you need a big journal card, so I'm going to leave that one. So there we go. Oh, that one did perfectly. All I need to do is add a little, you know, just square it, you know, around the corners, whatnot. I'm going to have to work on a to-do box after this. This is a lot, isn't it? There's a lot of ephemera, unfinished ephemera that I am making right now. I do it for you guys because I know you guys like to watch some blind. So there's that piece. I'm not going to worry about where anything is. We're just going to go ahead and cut it down. Actually, this one is a bigger journal card. Alright, so there's that one, and that one, that one, that one, and that one. I mean, you just end up with some just really fun pieces to play with. You see, these ones I just backed on the back of some scrapbook paper. So here's what it looks like on this side. That's all digitals and a little bit of dictionary and one piece of mixed media. It's actually got a little bit of fabric on there, so I want to pay attention to that.
So this one is 11.5 by 8.5 it should be, so 36.
There we go. I tend to put the darker on the bottom if there's no words on it. So that one was Mixed Media Monday Mashup 0216, probably a couple of years ago. And there's the 4x6 one. This one is definitely collaged on both sides. Forgot what side was what for a second there. Oh, that one might, I mean, it really doesn't matter, does it? Well, those all go that way. Could be a pocket. It's a little long for a pocket. I'd have to cut it down for a pocket. But I think I may. So 4.5, and then that could be a pocket. Oh yeah, if you're going to blind cut, that doesn't mean you can't go in and cut it again afterwards.
So I use anything to back my masterboard, really. This is a piece of ledger paper, which means it's writable on the back. And, right, so we're starting off. That's what we're starting off with.
So some of these like smaller pieces, I'm going to use my, oops, oh my goodness, I'm going to drop stuff first. First, I'm going to drop stuff. Oh, let's show you these real quick. And I think I'm going to go ahead and really quickly go through the pile and turn them into, I'll cut a few more. I'm not going to say anything. I'm going to just fast forward through the whole thing. So I'll show you that real quick. And then just cut really fast. Well, I'm going to cut regular speed, but I'm going to speed it up. Alright, so now I am going to off screen, I'm going to cut out, round the corners, make tags and whatnot, and come back and decorate some with you. How many pages do we do? I don't know, but that's a lot of ephemera. This is your reminder to use your punches. I'm just going to fast forward through this next part, and that way you can see what I do without having to take forever to see it. So all the ones that are 2.5 inches or less, I'm going to use this.
Two muffins in it, but just don't take one out, just take the bag. No, let's take any room.
here they all are. I've added some subtle stenciling to them. I've cut them. Some of them I've sewn to some degree until my bobbin ran out. So that's why they're not all sewn, but there's one. I didn't feel like refilling my bobbin today. So these are all ready to be decorated. This one just needs a label, really. These ones may get gesso and ink and whatnot, so they'll go in a different pile. That one is pretty much done. It just needs a tab or something. And the same with this one. Just needs a label or a tab. And got lots of shapes, sizes, interest. That one just needs a label too, I think. Same with that one. We got a pocket. That one probably just needs a label. And that one, that one. I could just keep saying that one, that one. So there will be some upcoming videos where I decorate these. I'll try not to wait too long. I might not get them all done, but you know, I figure they're freshly made. You probably would like to see how I decorate them. So here I just did some sewing here and here, not on the whole thing. This one I did all the way around. This one is pretty much done. That one just a little sewing on the side. That one just needs a label or a quote. Nice big journal tag. This one just needs a label or I don't know, it doesn't need much. And so remember to get out your edge punches and your corner punches and use your stuff. You know what I'm saying? So you could see, well, that one already had the stenciling on it. But the stenciling is, you know, pretty subtle, but it adds to it just a little bit. And sometimes, you know, I try to go over with the stenciling over the collage bits to just kind of make it feel more cohesive, more like one piece. That one you can barely see. So subtle, it's a secret. So yeah, so if you have some masterboards that you've been hoarding, go cut some up. You don't have to cut up this many. It's okay. Don't freak out. Just go cut some up and start decorating them. Add some stenciling. I'll probably do some stamping as well and layer some things on here and whatnot. You can see I definitely have an eclectic style, that's for sure. Got some grungy and some vintage and just, I don't know. I couldn't tell you what my style actually is. I have an eclectic style because, I mean, this is one of my digitals that I made and it's one of my favorites. I don't mind pink. Pink doesn't bother me. I do like a lot of green, teals, blues. When people ask me my favorite color, I'm usually like blue, green, and everything in between, but more on the blue side than the green side. But I don't mind a golden yellow, some pink and yellow. All the different things. See, I think that's pretty. There's a belly band, just a little journal card, another journal card, some tags. Could show 2 at a time. That would get us done faster, right? But if you're here to the end, it's because you wanted to see all the things that could be made from, I don't know, however many masterboards we cut. So there you go. He just needs a label. And I think that is all of them, except for I usually will find something hidden somewhere. So that is from masterboard to at least unfinished tags. Have a delightful day, guys. Love you.